All right, guys, out here, we got this winter storm coming in. You can see we're getting pounded. GoPro is not liking this cold, windy weather. So I am pulling all my water lines. Everything's been frozen in except for my 2 mink box sets. I'll kind of show you real quick this, guys, but I'm trying to get in here, get this stuff pulled, and get back to the warmth. I'm getting all stuck here to get back into the warmth of my house. But I'll show you these the last sets here. We caught that last mink in. We've been, since the beaver trapping, we caught 2 beaver. We haven't caught anything for, well, let's see, it'd be 5 days. So hopefully we got a catch here on the bottom edge set. But I'm pulling all these traps because, yeah, they're not fireable. And on the back side of this, we'll start looking for some mink tracks and try to still set up for a few of those. All right, let me show you guys. Well, guys, GoPro's dead, but that's the first dog tracks that I've seen. Looks like coyote tracks. They're big tracks. And we have a set right up here. There's no dog in it, but it's headed right towards those. Right towards that set. I don't know, guys. That dog coming right in this way. Look at this. I don't know if that's deer or the dog that dug that up. They went right through there. I gotta try and find my mouse set. It should be right in here somewhere. Deer looked like they were messing with it, but the dog kind of went down there. Well, guys, I mean, not always a bad sign when you have a fired off trap. I mean, I'd loved it to be a dog, but looks like we had a deer come walking down along here, happened to step right in the trap. It's pulled all the way out. And so one good thing that I know is my traps were firing. So I've had a few frozen, but most of them are fireable. So we've been doing our job, keeping these things ready to fire. So I do have another set over there. We'll just take a walk over. These are all deer tracks. And we have this step down. You can kind of see it's right there. Nothing stepped in there, but we had deer go behind it. We had deer go in front of it. All right, guys. Nothing really walking down the lane except for this one deer. It looks like maybe 2 or 3 of them went through there. Just happened to hit my my trap. So we'll get that rebedded and we'll kick her out, make it look like there was a disturbance there. There's already some, as you see, from it firing off, it's already got some of the dirt out there. I'll show you the remake. All right, guys, here's our newest set deployed. I did come right on this point, right along the edge of this road, and I let these trees, and we got this big mound here, and of course this big cornfield behind us. And we just took it's actually a chicken carcass. I have it buried. I got everything on top of it, and our trap is sitting right there. All right, so the one in the upper corner there, we had a thrown trap there as well, guys. So I either got a smart fox or something's digging my sets. Hopefully one makes a mistake. Well, guys, I could see a big ruckus down here. It looks like a bunch of stuff kicked up. Now, the farmer, or the guy that owns this land, he was told that if there was something in here and he was down there and he saw it, he could definitely put it down. It is in the afternoon, but it does not look like the coyote we're looking for. Looks like another boar, raccoon. We'll see if he has put it down or if it's well alive for me. Oh no, it's out. and he did put it away for me. So there it is, guys. Raccoon. That could have been what's been digging me up. Not sure. We got a set right over here as well. See if it got touched. Hasn't been touched yet, so it's still working. I will have to come in here tomorrow and put this back together. Well, guys, after further review, looks like we have a miss. So not exactly sure what happened there. Whether the trap went off and then they dug that up. But I'm going to put that back down in there, put some bait, get this rebedded. Try again. All right, guys. Check this out. Again, we got another flip trap. Second time for this trap. I did catch a raccoon in the other one that was flipped. I got to figure something else out because they're obviously on to me. All right, guys, I am just confused as all get out. I've only had one trap so far that I've gotten to that hasn't been messed with. You can see this one here. We got the beaver foot and sheep's wool is pulled out of the hole. Trap's not set off. I can't make out exactly what that is there. There's a little bit of shit right there, but that's not, there's some tracks here, but I can't tell what it is. I don't get it, guys. We're gonna get this stuff shoved back down in that hole and put a little bit of skunk on there, and let's hope I catch whatever critter it is that's messing with me. You guys think it's fox, raccoon? You tell me. Let me know in the comments. Well, guys, out on the trap line on a rainy, miserable day, and just get out of the truck and come walking across, and look right there. Find ourselves my very first ever shed antler. Hey, hopefully that means I catch my first jote. We will see. Hopefully we catch something on the line on this miserable day. All right, guys, so here we are at the end of the hay bales of hay, and I see we got something here. Of course, it's a grinner. Jeez, oh man, after finding that shed, I thought for sure we'd have something on the line. I was hoping for a coyote, and what do we get but this little grinner. Finally made it into our set. All right, well, that means it was working. I don't know if we'll get it remade in this mess or not. Well, guys, I was kind of expecting maybe a raccoon in that set that had the chicken carcass. I know those raccoons are running, but nothing on this farm either. I'm gonna go down and check these traps that I reset, make sure they didn't get worked and one's flipped. But yeah, we're still after them. I really wish it would cool down and get these dogs running again. I just don't know if they're coming through this area or not. Can't find any tracks. That's why you gotta love the snow. It does tell you what you missed, but it also helps you pinpoint where they're running. All right, we'll keep after it. Well, guys, 45 degrees, this warm up. We knew it was bound to happen. So we got this coyote set here that these coyotes have been running this the past years. We put that bait pile set in there, and as long as I don't fall down. But you can see we got ourselves a big boar raccoon right there, guys, and he destroyed this bait pile set. So what we'll do is we'll kick that stuff up. We'll make it just a plain dirt hole, and hopefully we'll get a yote. All right, let me get him taken care of. Back foot catch on that number 2 Douglas. All right, guys, we're still at it. Raining like a son of a gun. It's been 2 days since the raccoon catch. Of course, we're still out here. Unfortunately, we probably won't have any catches, but raining. Looking like Friday will cool down a little bit, and we will hopefully start getting some snow. I think at that point we'll put out some cable restraints, and we'll be resetting or rebedding all these traps. Oh, no, I'll come down here, I'll show you guys. You can just see just the mud mess that we're dealing with. Down through there's a little creek. It's just rushing like crazy. You can just see how muddy this is. All right, so here's the upper part of that farm that I'm trapping. So down over that hill is the front half that I have all set. You come up here, we got a corner, inside corner here. The cow pasture is up along there. So we got this tree line here, and of course we got this tree line that I'm walking up right now. And we got a field on the other side here. I'm gonna look to see if there's any trails coming out to set some cables. I'm gonna check to see. I think there might be a tractor path going from this field to that field, which might not be a bad place to set. Look at that. Look at that path right there. Looks for a great cable. I do not currently see, I see some deer tracks. I do not see any yoke tracks, but boy, you could put maybe a double on here, or you could put one here, and then if you make a catch, I can go back probably at least 2 more times. And then of course I got all these set on the other side as well. This is looking pretty good. So I get up here, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's actually a cut through that goes over to the fence line. And then of course he's got a tree stand right down there. It's kind of a little open there, but I'll check that for any sign. If you look right here, there is definitely a path going from this field to that field. So of course water laying down in the center, but I could maybe get a set on either side up high. See what we can get put in here. Awful wet though. It just rained for 2 days straight. All right, guys, second day of the light snow, and temperatures are dropping. So hopefully it'll be a lot easier to keep these traps going. Of course, we gotta rebed them all, get them in some dry dirt, and this set here, every day I come, it's set off. Sometimes it's setting in the bed, sometimes it's off to the side. I can see something was here last night. The problem is this snow is not deep enough to really kind of show me what those tracks are. Today, we're gonna take and rebed this, but I'm gonna put a new trap in. I'm gonna change out the trap, make sure it's just not the trap that just keeps getting fired off, and we'll see. All right, guys, here's a reset, new trap. We got that chicken carcass down in there. I just put some Trapper J all predator lure down there. The other thing that I did was, if this is a raccoon messing with me, I have a DP back here with a little bit of Blakely's Trap and Supply, his anise scent for raccoon. Cat food in the DP. All right, we got to go up to that set up there that's been getting flipped. We're gonna actually set a second trap over there. All right, guys, so here's that set right on the edge of this cornfield. Comes down, we got a trail going back into there, and then the cornfield goes down there. But this trap has been flipped, set off, a little bit of everything. Of course, we see today hasn't been touched. I want to say it's probably a raccoon, especially along this big tree line, that's been messing with me. So we're gonna put a second trap, and I think I'm gonna put it right beside over here, because I got a rock and a stick there. So I'm hoping they've been coming around working it over here. So see if the double trap helps. It's going to be one that's going to be put on a drag. Hopefully it'll go into these trees and be caught in there. So might put a DP in this area as well. Maybe either put it right back there, right in this trail here, or I'll put it on that tree right there and just kind of set it right over there. All right, here we go. Here's the set. I elected not to put a second trap here today, but if this thing's flipped again, I got this thing, it's more of a step down now, bedded in wax dirt. I got some antifreeze in there. It's supposed to be cold the next several days, so let's see if they don't try to step in there. And then I did reposition the trap, so the levers are actually tilted a little bit. The pan's more to the left side where they've been trying to dig at. So we'll see if that works. If not, then I'll have to come back in and maybe we'll put another set in. Maybe it'll just be a blind set. And then right over there, right outside there, I put a coon cuff, a DP, cat food. I put Blakely's Trap and Supply, anise, coon syrup on the lip. And then I have a stick standing right behind it. I got Dunlap's Blackjack, I believe it's called. All right, we'll get some of these coons maybe out of here. It's supposed to be cold though, so I'm hoping they're not running and these canine sets will stay open. All right, guys, here is the set that we caught that raccoon in yesterday. And you can see the trap. It is just mud covered. I'm hoping I can even get that taken out of there, but I think I'm going to make another set right on the edge right there, or maybe I'll use this clump here and just make another set into there, because this is just all torn up. I'm hoping it'll be eye appeal. You tell me, should I try to set within this circle or set on the edge, like maybe over here? I'm gonna choose either there or maybe right here, and then hopefully the wind still works for me. I was hoping the dogs would be running this fence line, maybe even over in here messing around. Of course, right over there is those round bells. We got the set right at the very end of those. I was just kind of hoping something would work up through here and we'd catch them. All right, guys, let me know down in the comments, where would you reset this up? Or would you try to reuse where you were set? Or would you go on the edge? Maybe pick one of these clumps. That's what I'm going to choose to do. Let me know what you would have done. All right, guys, so catch circle. I come to the end here. As you can see, prevailing wind's blowing this way. Sometimes they'll come this way right along this edge. But this is the biggest dirt hole I've ever made. Just kind of piled some of the bigger clumps kind of around it. Pans right there. I got a dirt clog there, a dirt clog back there, one back here. Made it look like they were digging with their right paw. Hopefully they'll put their left paw down there. I don't know, tell me what you guys think. All right, here's my straw mound set, guys. I remember we caught that possum in it. Just kind of refluffed that up. I got my trap setting right there. It is, it's bedded underneath and on the sides with waxed dirt. We got some flaked antifreeze around it, and then I just put a small layer of some of this from the round bell and of course from the straw. And I kind of got out here a little bit further too, so as they walk in, they're used to stepping on that stuff, and hopefully they'll step in that on the pan. There's a couple sticks laying around, so I just kind of put one on the side of each side, but far enough out that it doesn't feel like they're getting guided in. Well, hopefully the next thing we see in here is either a red fox or a coyote.